Hey guys, welcome back, and today in this video I'm going to be doing a little update on my dad's tank. This is the second reef tank that's in the house. This is the Red Sea Max Nano 75 litre cube. So the last time I did an update on this tank was quite a few months back. I think it was like 6 months ago, and the tank was quite empty. But in that short period of time, the tank has got quite overfilled. And he's looking actually to upgrade the system to something much larger. So as you can see, all the corals are really close together. Like, give it a few more months and all the corals would be touching, and it just become an issue. And this tank is pretty sure it's just over a year old, about 1 year, 1 month old. So it's quite mature. And there's 4 fish in here. There's 2 Ocellaris clownfish in the corner. I'll get to those later. There's 1 regal damsel, which is the little blue fish on the left side of the screen. You can see there. And hiding at the moment is a Midas blenny. So this is a piece of pink hystrix. I've got a piece of this in my tank as well. This is a lovely coral. It's grown very, very quickly. Considering it's in the corner of the tank at probably one of the lowest part areas of the tank, and it's grown super fast. And this is one of the newest corals. Well, since I did the update, this is one of the new corals. So this is a Postlepora, I think, very aggressive. So this is probably just starting to grow. So this is quite close to the pink hystrix. If it was to grow a little bit more, then it would just probably kill that pink hystrix, a very aggressive coral that. And these are 2 blue digis. These have grown really fast. They do like highlight, and I've got a piece of that in my tank as well. That's kind of doing all right. Currently, there is quite a large. Well, there's an issue with the tank. It's algae. Like a lot most tanks, you're gonna have a bit of an algae bloom at the start of when you're first introducing livestock and that to the aquarium. When it starts getting stocked, you can sometimes go with like a little bit of an algae issue. But this has happened at the end, like kind of a year in. It's just started really populating with bubble algae, and there is hundreds of bubbles in this thing. So my dad tried, the first option was crabs. We tried emerald crabs. There was like 2 of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them in here. Didn't do well. They're still in here now, not really doing much at all. Maybe eating like a few bubbles, but not enough. It's growing quicker than it can be eaten. So what he's tried to do now is he's starting to dose something in. It's called Vibrant. It's a little some bacteria in a bottle. You dose a certain amount every day, and it's supposed to completely wipe out all types of algae. So bubble algae, just hair algae, anything. And that's what it's doing currently. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, this whole bubble algae issue should be completely wiped out. So this is the it looks orange, but it is a red digitata. That's that in the corner there. That's grown. Yeah, it's grown quite a bit. But I'd say the pink hystrix has grown even more than the red digi. I think anyway. And you can see the levels of the tank. I mean, the red digi's right at the top, and then the pink hystrix right in the corner. Yeah, I think the pink hystrix has gone crazy. And so is green star polyps as well. It's a very nice type of it. It's got a really nice electric green colour to it, very long tentacled. So I've just currently got the flow off in the tank, so you can get a nice top-down view there. The Hollywood Stunner chalice coral right there, that has grown like, I can't even explain it. It's gone crazy. But a negative thing is it's LPS, so it's very aggressive LPS coral. So it's got large feeding tentacles which can sting other corals, which it did sting the Duncan coral a few times, but that will heal up. So yeah, that's going to go quite fast. Another reason why a tank upgrade is kind of needed. And this tank, it's mainly on the rocks where all of the bubble algae and just like a thin layer of just normal algae has grown. So not much coralline has actually grown onto this like it did in my little fluval tank, because it kind of started off with the algae and it's kind of always been there. So coralline algae wasn't really able to grow onto the rocks. So he's actually taken his 2 Mexican turbo snails out, and he's given them to me. He's put them in my little Jorio 125 100-litre tank, well, just over 100-litre tank. So I've got 4 of them in there. So he's just got one, I think just, well, maybe 2 or 3, just normal turbo snails, which won't do a whole lot really. You kind of need the true Mexican ones, which are really good. He's running 2 Tunzi wave pumps in the corner. I think they're 900. I can't really remember what they're called, but they're quite powerful. Got 2 of them in the corner, which creates quite a bit of flow. But you need quite a bit of flow for SPS, or about 3 or 4 frags of acros in here, which kind of demand flow. So they're doing the job nicely. So here are the clownfish in the corner. They've grown quite a bit compared to mine. I mean, these ones have grown quite a bit. Mine have done like nothing. But you can see they've hosted the pole squirrel in the corner here. So they kind of, I don't know if they've laid eggs. Yeah, there was kind of a month period where they was getting like really close to laying eggs. I don't know if they did or they got eaten or whatever. But yeah, they probably will lay eggs at some point. So here are some frags of, there's a little bit of blue Digio in the corner there, and there's quite a few zoas, really nice zoas that came from my tank actually, so we might have a little small island of zoas which will be quite nice, which is actually what I'm doing on my tank as well. So overall the growth on this tank has been quite a lot. It's just running a little AI prime on it, which has done quite nicely actually. Just done the job alright. I mean, the acros aren't really growing much, such as the millipora right below the stylophora, but yeah, it's everything else has grown quite a bit, and hopefully in the next few weeks we can get the new tank in. So if you don't know him already, go subscribe to his channel. It's called Nathan Willard. There should be a link in the description to his channel. So yeah, this will be the last video I do on this tank. So but if you go follow my dad's channel, he'll probably do a few more videos on this tank before the upgrade. So yeah, see you next week, guys, on probably another update on my tank. Bye.